Hello， 大家好，欢迎回来黑框眼镜的频道，我是冰烈。我们今天要继续来玩《贪婪之秋》，这是精华的剪辑影片，我们会以剧情的方式来呈现给大家看。那我们就一起来享受《贪婪之秋》的美好剧情吧。
There are some days when you'd rather get. I should go to the dispensary. Did you hear? People say a great alchemist set up a.
大家都在说那个摊商的事情，真的跟那个一样。然后这个是另外一个联盟的人吧
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater
这个人好讨
stature.
厌哦，看起来好讨厌。
Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the
同一组
future.
叫圣母，
I only regret that your departure
原本
is
他
so
他
sudden.
没有人要跟就对了。
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in
他
a
们这里也
rather
有要帮
delicate
忙的事情
matter.
哎。
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
它是
We
一
know
款剧
that
情
your
游戏，
uncle
支线会很
tolerates the
多哦。
presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a
不
crime.
想帮
in
他
Serene.
哎。
You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
我不太想跟那个打哎。按下 R 可以跟随。泰勒嘛，
Could you tell me anything about Taleme?
他们就是泰勒
It
嘛，
would
对
be
不
a
对？
pleasure.
就是信徒，
As you
跟炼
already
金术师
know,
是
our
敌对
glorious
关
nation
系。
is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our
我们
founder
好像代表
and
了商团，
greatest prophet,
是吗？
and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Taleme are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint
圣人的
very
话语。
strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith.
所以是
But
教
their
派之间的
differences
分
are
歧。
purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
那感觉另外一边好像比较好。
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Taleme, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander
感
your
觉这样很危
lands.
险的。
The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints.
他好会
That
抱怨哦。
heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
我们就是要中立啊。 那泰勒马在
How's
新岛屿
Taleme
的地位
faring
是怎么
out
样？
here for D?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors.
有武装能力的
And we
人
have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
了解了。好，
How
那
goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent.
哇，我们好伟大哦！
We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say.
所以他们其实
But
比较
what
弱
other
势。
choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light,
所以好奇怪哦，这边一派是相信神学，一派是相
And
信
on
炼
tier
金
for
术
D?。
to my knowledge, no one has
有点
yet
生气。
seen any serious fighting. The bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
好 ，OK， 那我们就可以离开了。
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May
Bye-bye
the
咯。
light guide
愿
you,
圣光
Desade.
指引你，少代。吼吼！
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
哎，这个人好
You
帅
man,
哦！
carry that properly. That
这个纹身
porcelain
比
is
较
worth
帅
more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
OK，
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a
他好
little
像有
too
点
much
生气耶。
enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an
不等使者
important
吗
member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a
为什
cabin
么
boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another.
他为什么要放弃
I
任
doubt
何一
that
个可以
Jonas
跟
was
我们
never
一起
one
去
to
的人？
fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad
哦
has，happened.
我想起来了，
Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
好，我们来慢慢。然后问异教
Have you
徒
seen
吧。
anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay
说的
no
也是啊，
attention.
不上
That's
船员
it.
管好自己的船就
We
好
did
了。
catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
哎，我们抓到走私者了。
Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
我们要告诉他吗？感觉这个船长不太喜欢有秘密，但是我觉得他应该也不会在意一个走私者吧。告诉他好了。
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Taleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from strange.
主
They're
教
making
亲信
quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
好，我们会记得他的事情的秘密行动。虽然说我不太想管监狱的那边的那两个臭走私者，不过既然是异教徒，我们也走走看吧。都是人这样怎么进去啊？我们就这样东撞西撞，撞一下撞一下的。嘿，我就知道你们这种一堆箱子，那后面一定藏个鬼。来，可以开吗？
I've seen.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
我要开门吗？
Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please.
这样。
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
好，希望你不会被发现。这个是后面嘛？没错吧？我们去异教徒的藏身处。走，我们赶快去异教徒，不然等一下异教徒要被杀掉了。来，这里。啊，安眠药剂在这里。 亏大了，可惜，真的可惜，没有东西漏掉哈，啊，真的可惜，啊，好可惜哦，总是会有一些漏掉的任务，不过也不用太执着了，如果真的失败找不到就算了，忘记之类的，啊
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
The traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
他们的公布成果是什么？
presented our research, but it didn't
他们
please
成
the
果感觉
censor.
是亵渎神明
Here you
吗？
have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
好，我们问一下吧，他们研究是什
Tell
么？
me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
圣卢修
The
斯，
disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of.
哦，
The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And
原来如此，
what did you find?
一定是不是啊？
Teophody is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
大地
It
深
was
处的声
written
音，
in black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
那他们逃亡计
Who
划
were
是
you
什么？
hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den
说的也
of
是
their
啊。
enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
哦，历史学家为什么他们？我觉得是宗教也不想让这件
Did
事
you try
知道吧
speaking？with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation
结
stating
果
that we
结果还是被抓
misunderstood
吗
the？sacred texts of
这根本就
St.
猎巫
Lucius.
行动了吧
We？were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let
让他们
us
走吧。
continue on this
对
path.
宗教一直没有好感的我。第三个两个选项，提议去和乔蒙特使交谈，还是放他们走？如果能够和乔蒙特使直接达成政治庇护的话，会不会比放他们走还好？放他们走，说不定会变成间谍什么的。但是如果由我们出面，然后帮助他们去了解整个事情的始末，感觉会比放他们走还要稳妥。
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
好，行，感觉不错。
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
为历史学家
I
许
would
多
like to
帮助
talk。to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing.
可
Where are
以
they to be found
他们愿
at
意
this
耶。
time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
哇，太好了！
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood.
哇，
It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
啊，看起来我们的同伴也很心软哎。
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
但是你做的事啊，异教徒的逃脱
It
啊。
pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
我们当然是要说谎啊，怎么可以跟他说实话？
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as
哎，
much.
这样我们会不会
Those heretics have
我们会不
turned
会
to
加深
them.
他们两边的矛盾啊？完了，
But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
哦，好啦，
I
应
must
该
be
没
going.
应该没事，
Farewell,
声望
Excellency.
声望是假的，
May the light guide you, de Sade.
吓死。好啦，那我们今天的影片就先到这边结束了，感谢大家收看。如果你喜欢《贪婪之秋》的剧情的话，请不要忘记帮我按一下喜欢，还有订阅以及开启小铃铛，就能获得我们的影片还有直播通知哦。那么我是黑框眼镜的冰烈，我们就下次再见喽，拜拜。